Okay, you see I've drawn lines. I need to make them straight lines because I'm just a little bit OCD about that. But what I do is I number each of the outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't know why, but I've always done it Roman numerals just because it seems more official and and set in stone that way. And then what I want to do with each of these is take a look at the ones that will make the most difference. And I'm going to do these in order. Like the purge is probably number 1. Set time for handyman, meet and get the quote for flooring. I'll say 2 and 3 for that. Room change, treadmill out, Wi-Fi better, the order office equipment. Let's see here. I am going to say the room changed is actually number 4 and Wi-Fi. Order office equipment 6. And brainstorm, brainstorm the office would be better before I actually order the office stuff. Get the stuff for my dog here, and then kitchen, stock with essentials. Actually, I'm going to go with the socks next. And just number them in order of not necessarily importance, but the things that you need to do first or whatnot. And then from here, actually, I'm going to put down a star next to the 20% that makes 80% of the difference. So for the whole week, to make my home a place of stress-free refuge, the biggest thing that I can do is set that purge that we're talking about, of literally throwing everything out in the house away in one fell swoop, or donating it as the case may be, to get rid of it. And that is the biggest thing that we can do. And maybe the next thing is to meet and get quote for the flooring in our house, or set a time for the handyman. Usually I don't want to do more than 3. I would say 2 or 3 on these, because if you have too many priorities, then you have none. So I'm just going to concentrate and make sure that I get those top 3 done, and the rest whenever I can with it. And that's how we do each of the blocks. So that's for number 1. And then from here, I'm actually going to take a look at my schedule, and I do this electronically. I just look on my iPhone and or iPad and see what my week looks like, and then I actually set a time for each of these to be done. And you can either schedule it in the calendar, which is what I like to do, or I set an email and I send it to FollowUp.cc, and the email will send back to me at the time that I choose of what to do. So set the purge. I might need to talk with the family about that and make sure they're up for it, to make sure not to schedule Saturday for it, because that's when we're planning on doing it. So I'm going to email myself here as I'm doing my planning to come up this evening or tomorrow evening to talk with the family about it, and to make sure that they're on board with it and that kind of thing. And the emails come exactly when you're able to, whenever you're able to deal with that. So that's the way that it works. And the email has functionality to where you can snooze it or change it or copy other people so they get the same email at the same time. It's actually really good. So anyways, that's what I do. And when those emails are done and everything is scheduled, that's when that's when the magic happens, is when your week gets filled up by all of the things that used to be in your head to the 4 major outcomes of the things that you want to do with it, and then the most important things for each one. So that's it, and that's the process. And then, of course, we meet next week. Oh, and actually, something I just learned recently is really good, is because I've written all this by hand, throughout the days I mostly use my email and my electronic devices to do my time management. So something I've done recently is I've taken a picture of my weekly outcomes, and I have it email it to me at 9 a.m. every single morning. So every morning I get to look at my 4 objectives that I want to make sure that I have happen that week, so I'm gently reminded of it each week. So that's just something that helps out, because I get the benefit of actually writing it and printing it on my brain, but I have it electronically, so it works with my daily schedule. So anyways, that's how I do it. I appreciate your time and taking a look at this, and I hope it's been helpful for you. If it has, just comment on it, let me know about it, because I love to hear about it. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.